And we're starting with day 11. Most likely we're going to be starting a video here, so good morning, guys. Or good afternoon, whatever it may be for you. Weather, it's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. It's raining today. So, spirits are annoyed today. Well, then this would be the day to fish. Well, that lines up perfectly then, doesn't it? Yeah. Alright. So, no, oh my god, there's one sitting right there. Freaking crows, dude! He's out of the range of my scarecrow. I should have maybe moved him up or left a bit. Because when I say 8 blocks from the scarecrow, that means like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's how it... I think that's how it works. I know it's 8, like going straight up or straight to the left, but it seems like more than 8 when I look at the map of how much area it covers. Lost your favorite axe? Well, you know what? There's some more free money right there for you. This is an iron bar, and believe it or not, I know, this is so too stupid. Even this, putting it away. I'm doing it. I'm in it for the money, man, I'm telling you. And this, I don't know how my campfire is still burning in this weather. Also lots of, well, not going to be as many forageables today if the spirits are annoyed. But hey. I mean, there'll still be stuff, no matter what they... I shouldn't put as much stock in the spirits as I have been, because it's not that big a deal. But really, honestly, if you want to really get the most out of your day, planning around the mood of the spirits will help. I mean, it's a fairly decent amount of, like, percentage that you're getting from it. Maybe 10 or 25. I mean, it's something. I'm gonna kick myself for selling that iron bar. It's just, the only other thing I'm ever going to do with it is, like, leave it sitting in a treasure chest until I'm ready to use it. And I'm not going to be ready to use it until I have at least 5 of them. So here's Robin's axe here. I'm just going to carry this straight over to her, and then we're going to see if we can... Oh, shoot, I was about to say hit level 40 in the mines, but didn't I just say I was going fishing? This is what I mean, man. It's like there's only 5 levels left in that thing. Maybe we could do it. Probably wouldn't take that long. But on a day like today... Alright, this is a bit of a walk, but I think it'll be worth it. Actually, it probably wouldn't be worth it. If I imagine myself fishing for this time, I'd probably catch 3 or 4 fish. Not to mention I'd be putting up my fishing level. I'd be gaining fishing levels. I would like to get to that fishing level 5. It's not going to happen if I keep running around here doing this. Anyway, but I already made the decision. Like, the fish that I would have caught would probably be worth 250. I don't know, though. Would they really? If they're only worth 30 or 40 a pop, you'd have to catch 5 or 6. Yeah, some weather, huh? There you go. Hey, you found my axe. Alright. Let's go and grab this. Nice. Money, money, money. It's always money in a rich man's world. Ah, boom, boom, boom. All the things I could do if I had a little money. Do do in a rich man's world. Bum, 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 bum. Money, money, money. Who's next on the birthday list? It's not going to be very long. Haley on the 14th. Like we give a rat's ass about her. That's okay, we should. We should care about everybody. All lives matter, right? No. Let's not be getting into that. And since it's raining, we're going to see some pretty decent forageables out here. Moreover, I'm concerned... Oh my god, look at this. Look at the sea urchins. You remember how much those sell for, right? 160 each? Yeah, we just got 5 of those frickin' things. This might very well be the luckiest playthrough I've ever had. Not that I've had a lot, this is only like my 3rd or 4th, well, it's my 5th, I guess, technically. If you count the one on the Switch where I stopped at day 14, and some other one that I did somewhere. I have like the 2 save files on here, and then the playthrough on the Switch, and then this one. So that's only 4. But it's something. Please tell me it's not. Okay. I wasn't thinking about what day of the week it was. There you go, 800 for those 5. 240 for that. 62 for the shells. And, crab pots, man, I'm telling you. I ain't doing it. I didn't bring my fishing pole. You've got to be kidding me. How could I have been so dumb? But you know what, there's still time. And once again, like, fishing here is probably not as profitable as fishing on the river. And we don't need the money straight away. So we won't have to walk it back to him to sell it. So, well, let's just fish on the river. That way it's not such a long walk back. Oh man, how could I have forgotten? Do I have anything for these guys? No, not really. I mean, you could just talk to them still. I don't really care that much about, like, building friendships with people early in the game like that. I tend to think more about that later. There's a leak right there. If I don't have something that I know they love, then I usually just don't bother with it. If it's not like one of the top 2 tiers of items for them, then I usually don't bother. But the thing of it is, top 2 is not that hard to find for most people. Most of the stuff you pick up just by walking around is top 2 for somebody. Notice I say most, though. Not all of it. I'll just go with this. And eventually we will have to start smelting those bars, though, to upgrade our things, but we'll get around to that. Once I get the strawberries planted, then we're really going to start cooling down on the whole, gotta make as much money as I can, you know? Because I know I'm doing some ridiculous crap right now. Like selling the ones that I do have, the bars. Like, nobody in their right mind would do that. But I never said I was in my right mind, so there. So let's do it. Yeah, we're getting a longer cast here. Oops. Thought I heard it. We're in the deep water. That's good. If we can max it out. I do have bait on this thing, right? Oh, shit, we got something. Oh, man, I'm not gonna be able to get this. Wait, maybe. Oh, freaking go. I got it. What is it? That's a catfish, really? That seemed way too feisty not to be something crazy, but... Oh, crap, I waited too long. Well, I didn't wait too long, but... Yeah, you'll see some different kinds of fish here in the river, especially on a raining day like this. I didn't even consider that. It's raining, too. So if I fish down by Willie's house, probably get some different stuff there, too. I'm not too concerned about what I get right now. Although when we start to try to fill out the community center, like, filling out the fish tank in the community center is by and far the most, like, annoying part of it. It's probably the most research intensive, because there's just so many fish that you have to wait till a certain season to get it, or you have to wait till night to get it, or like I said, wait for a rainy day to get it. Oh man, stop going back and forth. Of course, he's trying to get away. He's fighting for his life. I understand. Don't do that. Why'd you trick me out like that? Oh, these fish, man. Oh my god, this is so... Dude, get over here. He's holding still for a little bit here. Oh, we got him, okay. That's another catfish. Boy, those guys are really feisty. Better be worth it, man, let me tell you. You probably get better experience for these really feisty ones, too, though. I don't actually know. Just try looking up the formula, I guess. So there's a smallmouth bass. Whatever that's worth. Notice how a lot of the fish I'm catching now is like Silver Star and Gold Star. It's probably because of me gaining those levels. If I can get to fishing level 5, I'd really like to do that. Dude, stop pulling it in. See, the thing is, like, sometimes it makes that little bloop sound, and I mistake that for a hit. Anytime I hear, like, even the slightest noise out of the ordinary, I go and pull it in. And sometimes noises happen that are out of the ordinary. And you just hit it by accident because you think, oh. It's like your trigger finger just goes off, you know? Okay, this one's waiting till the end to get really crazy over here. Oh, good, good, good. These catfish are crazy, man. Catfish taste really good, though, so I'm sure they're just paying me back for all the catfish I've eaten in my life. I have eaten quite a few. That's one of those things where, like, when they ask you, what sort of statistic would you want to see about your life after you die? I'd like to know how many catfish I ate. The number probably wouldn't be that surprising. It'd be like 150 or something like that, you know? It wouldn't be that much. It's not like I ate it every day. And I only have it like maybe once a year anymore these days. And that's usually at the Cheesecake Factory. Because I don't want it to drop too hard, because then if he like lingers at the bottom, then it bounces way up and I miss time on him. Once the bar gets bigger, this is not so much of an issue, but it's still pretty small right now. Oof, boy. Get over here. I'm gonna get you. This is like probably the best system for fishing I've ever seen in a game. It's just so creative. I've played other games that do this, that have that kind of system for things, but I don't remember like what they are. Actually, now that I think about it, didn't Fantasy Life kind of have a system like that for fishing? I'm pretty sure it did, now that I think about it, because I know I've seen something like this before. I don't know if the gravity element was a part of it, like how the bar is affected by gravity. It might have just been that you moved it back and forth. But it's very addicting, because, you know, you're not just doing it for fun, you're doing it to build up to something. You know, and that's different than just like, you know, a 30-second match, and when it's over, you got nothing to show for it besides maybe some intangible skill. And that's the key word there, intangible. Like, if I can't see it, I just don't believe it. Because how do I know that I even have the aptitude for something like that? I don't. It's the same as just taking a chance on something and hoping you get lucky. Another key word, lucky. You know, because you don't know. You don't know if it's your thing. Maybe it is. Of course, that's why you go and find out, though, isn't it? You know, instead of just not doing anything at all. Once again, what is it about fishing that brings out old Mr. Philosophical over here? I have no idea, man. I was just never into fighting games in general, because I was never really any good at them. I feel like I spent just enough time to figure that out before I just stopped playing them. I still had fun with some of them. I mean, I guess I got okay at Street Fighter, you know, but Blanca was like the only character I ever knew how to... Ugh, let me try that again. Blanca was like the only character that I ever knew how to use. Because I would always do this thing where I'd jump towards a character and smash the L button on the way down, so I hit him with the claw coming down. And then after I hit him with that, then I would duck and do a fierce punch with L. So it's like claw down and then fist up. And that's the combo. I always use that. Like, that was one of my favorite. And I call that a combo. That's what, 2 hits. I know people have much more intensive combos like that probably go on for minutes at a time, but holy buckets, man. I could never get one of those off. I used to think that combos in Killer Instinct looked so cool, though. The way your character just kind of marvelously Ferris wheeled across the screen, and every single appendage going by was another hit. It's fishing time, baby, let me tell you. It's only 7 p.m. We're definitely getting some done here. I'm not sure how my bait is looking. Once you get the level 2 rod, you actually get another slot, and you can put bobbers on that slot. Some of the bobbers do different things, like lessen the gravity effect on your bar. There's one that just straight up makes the bar bigger, which is the one I usually use. But unfortunately, the problem is they're really hard to make. They're also expensive if you want to buy them. And they don't last very long. Like, you'll get through like 2 of them in a day. Like, if you fish for a full day, you'll probably go through 2 bobbers. So, I haven't made up my mind yet, like, what I'm doing about that. If I ever do make bobbers, though, it's probably going to be or is it trap bobbers? What are they called again? I think they're called trap bobbers. Just the ones that make your bar bigger. And then, you know. I don't know if there's one that makes the fish bite faster. There's one that, like, only affects easy fish. And it's supposed to, like, slow them down or something, but I figure if it only affects easy fish, then kind of what's the point? If you want to slow down fish, you want to slow down the hard ones. I think I'm already at level 5, because that bar feels ever so slightly bigger. You never can be absolutely sure, but I'm going to look. No, I'm still level 4. Okay, well, that was my imagination. It's okay, though. The thought that it has yet to get bigger, but that it will, is reassuring. If I can get to level 5 before I go to sleep tonight, that would be good. Because what I might do is just refrain from selling the fish I have. Just put those away. And wait till I am level 5 to sell them. Because if I can get to level 5 by tomorrow, get that much more money for them, and considering all the fish I'm sitting on right now, this is probably maybe 1,000 worth of fish. Nope. So if I get to level 5, it'll be 2,000. And that's something. There we go. Yeah, we're just pulling in the junk now. It's okay though, that happens sometimes. I want to look and see how much bait I have. I'm going to check that in a while. Surely I've done 50 casts by now. I really don't want to have to go back and make more though. I should have made more while I had the chance. Because I had the bug meat sitting there. I don't know if they keep getting away from me like this. This is what we have. We have no bait. There's no bait on this right now. The question is, okay, it's already 9:40 though, so it wouldn't be worth it to walk all the way back and make more. So I'm not going to do that. I should have brought the bug meat with me. I should have made the bait while I was there. But hell, I didn't even remember to bring the fishing pole, so fat chance I was going to remember to make the bait. You know. Hey, that's a shad. Well, you don't see those too often. I remember having a really hard time getting one of those for the community center, because it was such a small window of time. We did a lot of fishing today. Let me actually look. I'm going to go ahead and spoil it for myself. No, I didn't get to 5. Okay, so I'm going to put these fish away then, rather than sell them. That way we can get the max profit for them, because that's a lot of fish right there. That's catfish. Oh man, did you hear that just now? That SH in catfish? That came out really loud, like really whistly. I almost want to say it again just to test it. None of these were like ready to pick yet, were they? Okay. I'll just go ahead and leave the fish in here if there's space for them. Yeah, we have space for them, just barely. You know, 1 space left in that treasure chest, man. Gonna have to start moving stuff around. I guess sometimes I also like to take the bombs. Just generally, you know, maybe it would be better not to think of this so much as a ore chest, but to think of it as a mining chest. And then that would be reason to put the geodes in with there. You know, and the bombs, since the bombs are basically good for mining. Just that kind of thing. It all depends on how you think about it, you know? So if we can get level 5 fishing tomorrow, that would be great. If we don't, then that sucks, but we have to do it tomorrow, because next day after that, it's over. So tomorrow's gonna have to be another fishing day. Ooh, tappers. We'll get around to those. Yes, we will. So iron bar is 120. That's 1 more strawberry seed, so whatever. The morel's 187. That was for a silver star, though, so probably a normal one is like 150. Or 160, maybe. Anyway, it's another 300. Once again, it's not much, but it's because I didn't sell the fish. I probably had about 1,200 worth of fish there. Possibly 1,500. Now, 13's not going to be a rainy day. It doesn't even matter if we check it. We're going to anyway. It's going to be clear and sunny tomorrow. Perfect weather for the Egg Festival. The event will take place in Pelican Town starting between 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Don't be late. So you'll basically go into town at any point between 9 and 2, and the festival will start. So it doesn't matter when you go in. It's the same festival. It'll last the same amount of time, and when it's over, it'll spawn you back at your house and it'll be 10 p.m. So no matter what you do there, you lose that day. But of course, you can always just hang around the house and like chop trees or whatever until 2 in the afternoon. At least use up your energy and get something out of it, you know? Otherwise, you're just gonna not get anything out of it, so... Spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today, so, yeah. That's what I'm more used to seeing. So I'm not even gonna bother taking the fish with me, but I will grab my... Well, I have my fishing pole already. We don't need to worry about space here. Energy, maybe. But once again, though, you can just eat for energy. So I'm gonna grab the bug meat and go ahead and make that into bait. Wow, that makes a lot of bait. I didn't realize that. I forgot. I forgot that you got 5 bait for every bug meat. Holy crap, dude. So we'll never have to buy bait again. Holy jeez. Alright, so here's the letter. Me sell hats, okay, Poke. Come to old hoss joke. Bring coins. Poke, I mean. Okay, and then the other letter. Tomorrow we're holding the Egg Festival in the town square. You should arrive between 9 AM and 2 PM if you'd like to attend. You wouldn't want to miss the annual egg hunt. No, I most certainly wouldn't, Abigail. Excuse me. She figures I'd say Abigail and then I'd burp after it. She probably thinks burps are hilarious. 6:30. How much? I didn't water my crops. Okay, we'll do it when we get back. If I remember to. Boy, thank God I don't have like chickens to look after and all that, man. That stuff will keep you busy until like 12 in the afternoon. So are we doing this? We're like literally gonna stand here from 6:50 AM. I kind of feel bad. Like this is not gonna be interesting to watch. Oh shoot! I held on it too long there. We could try some different spots, and maybe I will do that. Just kind of want to get. I really want to get this fishing level 5. I'm hooked on this now. The game's officially reeled me in, for lack of a better word. All right, let's go ahead and get this treasure here. Thank goodness that appeared on a docile fish. Who knows what that treasure chest will come up with? You honestly never know. It's an anchor. That's an artifact. More Gunther crap. It's really good if you can get the fish and the treasure at the same time. That's a sunfish. And glass shards, more artifacts. Tell you what, like early in the game like this, when you haven't picked up any of them, you'll see them a lot in the treasure chests. They'll be less frequent, you know, once you've collected more of them and there's less of them to pick up. Then it starts replacing them with whatever else. We're not seeing the catfish anymore, maybe because it's not raining. That would be my guess. But who's to say for sure, right? Maybe I should have brought my geodes with me so I could have just swung by there. Because you can fish right on the river just outside of those 2 buildings. Process the geodes, turn in your Gunther crap, and then go from there. Just go fishing right from there. I still could. I mean, I'm going to have to water the crops anyway. It may be worth making a quick trip back to the house. We're so close to like 100 different things right now. So close to level 5 fishing, so close to level 40 in the mines. Level 10, like killing 10 slimes. I never did like go over and talk to that guy about that. Or maybe I did. I don't actually remember. I'm just gonna keep going here, man. There ain't nothing gonna stop me. If I end up just showing this, I might. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things, though, like, so much of this game is just doing stuff like this. And that's why it's so relaxing, and why it's so... in some ways, I would almost say healing, you know, mentally. And it's not going to be that way for everybody, I can almost guarantee you that. But I can definitely testify that it is that way for me. And I think a lot of people would say that it is that way for them as well. Watching someone else play it, maybe not so much, but then again, you know, it depends on what kind of playthrough you're watching. Are you watching one where he's just going to cut to all the big stuff, or are you going to watch one where he just sits back and does everything and just doesn't care about cutting? Moreover, you shouldn't even be talking about it. You should be talking about fishing, man. Or philosophy, if I can come up with something else there. You know, I do actually have some kind of random thought that's been in my mind lately. And it's really dumb, but you know, I've always wondered, why did they call them steakhouses? Like, was that always the thing? Because I don't remember them being called steakhouses when I was a kid. They were just restaurants, you know? There was, like, Po Folks, and there was, well, Po Folks did their steak. At least I don't think they do. They might now. But, you know, it's like there was Quincy's, there was Ryan's. There were no steakhouses. But one of these days, one day, they just decided to start steakhouses, like Outback Steakhouse. And it's annoying because it's not a house. It's a restaurant, you know? Nope, I saw my... Yeah, shoot, I'm wasting energy now. It's like, I think half of the reason that people even like to go to those is because they feel like a home. You know, they have like the giant fireplace, they have trophies on the wall, they have fishing poles on the wall, they have a deer head up on the wall. All the booths are made of wood, and it just, you know, and it feels like home, you know? There's like carpet, it's dark, and it's atmospheric. That's what a steakhouse basically is. But I can't help but wonder, like, how... Like, if they stopped calling them steakhouses today, and just started calling them steak restaurants, which is what they actually are, how much business would they lose? I bet they would lose some. And that's why it annoys me. It's like, are you really there for the steak then? Because I would argue that you're not. You know, if the only reason it even sounds good in the first place is because you're calling it the steakhouse. Because it's easier to say steakhouse. Or because it sounds more appetizing when you say steakhouse. Because it makes it sound like you're getting it made for you by your grandmother or something. You know, it's manipulative or something, I don't know. And it annoys me. And I didn't notice it until like a few months ago. And now I haven't been able to stop thinking about it. It's just one of those things, you know? It's like something I would talk about in a Jealous Guy video. I used to get annoyed by the stupidest crap back then. I don't know how it is, I'm so... This is gold ore, are you kidding me? Freaking gold ore. This early in the game? You've got to be kidding me. I will definitely be making a gold bar, and I will definitely be selling it. Because until I'm at a point where I can reasonably make 5 gold bars in a small amount of time, it's like, what is really the difference between 4 gold bars and 5 gold bars? Not a lot of time. Not as much as I would probably gain, or as much stress as I would reduce by having that money to spend on strawberries instead. The thing is, it's not worth that much. It's like 200, I think, if I sell it. Maybe the gold bar would be worth hanging on to. Because it does come pretty slowly. Because you're not supposed to start finding gold until, like, I think level 60, or maybe even level 70 or 80 in the mines, so... You know, the fact that I have some now, well, shoot, and I haven't even been to level 40 yet? That's ridiculous. I think I'm gonna go find another spot here. Also, I want to go ahead and check something here. I'm at level 5. I have level 5 fishing. Unfortunately, I can't sell any of the fish until it announces that. Because when you get to level 5 of any of these, it's going to give you a choice of 2 different buffs. And one of them is obviously going to be better than the other one. It's almost always whichever one gets you more money. Hey, Jazz, Vincent, how you guys doing over there? Don't let me hook you in the mouth now, you hear? I got some artifacts, so it wouldn't be that much time to just go turn them in. Save myself the trouble of having to do it later. The building is right across the bridge. What are you guys doing over there anyway? See, it's kind of the same thing I was catching over there. I think if I went further north, like more towards the mines, there might be some different stuff there. But I'm not sure like where exactly the cutoff point is for that. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Anchor. And glass shards. New reward. We might as well pick it up. What is it? Melon Seeds. Oh, damn. Those are for the summer, though, so we can't plant those right now. But at least we'll have a head start on summer. That's good. Summer's got some crazy music, too, let me tell you. Some wild and crazy music. It's like the ultimate hut 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 song. But we'll get there when we get there, and I guarantee you there will be hut hut huts. I will not be able to resist the temptation because I know myself too well. Thank you for the treasure. What do we got? Wow, I always get more excited over those treasures every time I see them right now. Just based on the stuff I've been picking up out of them. Earth crystals are good. I believe you make something. What do you make? There's something really good that you make with those. I want to say it's a mayonnaise machine, but I don't think that's actually it. It might be the tappers, but I'm pretty sure that's not it either. Actually, now that I think about it, it might be the recycling machines. Starting to feel exhausted, huh? Well, that's funny you should bring that up, because I have 11 algae waiting to just go right down your throat, man. It sounds disgusting. Oh, looks like they're leaving. They got sick of me showing off over here. It's a green algae. You might think, you know, I've got the fishing level 5. No reason to keep doing it. But actually, that's a huge reason to keep doing it. Because now all my fish have just doubled in value. So, and here's the other thing. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about this. Is that going to apply to the fish I leave in the treasure? Actually, I don't know. Like, because I'm not going to be able to sell them before the festival. Ooh, I'm not sure about that. Oh, I should know this. Well, this has got me worried now. Because here's the thing. Tomorrow's the festival. I can't sell the fish tomorrow. On the other hand, I don't get the effect of level 5 fishing until I go to sleep tonight. So the question is, like, the only way I can sell these and possibly get the effect from it would be if I dropped them off in the treasure chest. But the question is, will it sell them before or after I get the buff, the boost, whatever? I really hope it's after, but if it's not, it might not be worth standing around here. It might be worth running over to the mines. Then again, it did say spirits were perturbed today, so maybe that's not worth it, I don't know. Okay, what else am I going to do at this point, really? I just go around and gift people who play the arcade in the saloon. There's stuff I could do, but right now I'm just concerned about whatever. Yeah, if nothing else, maybe we'll hit up on a few forageables while we're here. Man, we're getting nothing but trash up here. Now, see, this is like that dead end right here. If you want to get around it, you have to walk all the way southwest and up around. Yeah, I just don't see how it's worth it. Of course, if that's the only way to get to the really good stuff, maybe they would have designed it that way, right? I don't know. Man, it's nothing but trash. Nothing but trash. Okay, it's getting late. It's late enough now that I'm pretty concerned. I mean, if I don't get double the money for all this fish, it's not the end of the world. I still have way more money than I was expecting to have. I was thinking, like, if I did really good, I could have about 4K going into the 13th. Now it's looking like I'm definitely going to have at least 5K. And if I get double for the fish, it's more like 7K. So, let me tell you. Even then, do I really want to be watering 70 strawberry seeds every day? Hey, are these done? These are done. Oh, that's right, I never watered my stuff today, did I? Man, I'm glad I thought of that. Okay, so, here we go. First things first. Put away what we don't need. Wait, geodes goes in the stones. This I kind of consider a stone too, though, so I don't know. Why don't I go over here? Those potatoes are going to get us some money, too. Think about that. Okay, so gold ore, earth crystal, geode. What else is, like, mining stuff here? Nothing really. Let's go ahead and get rid of the trash. Well, you know what? Don't get rid of the trash. Put it in here. It'll be worth something. Let's put our potatoes in. There, I'm going to keep one out. Let's put all our fish in. Let's go ahead and put those in. Put this in. That, and that. The Joja Cola, put that in too. I threw the rest of the cake too! Let's go ahead and get this. And anything else that we want to sell. The crab, we can get rid of that. Amethyst, I'll just hang on to. I mean, we don't... I've gone way overboard anyway with this. So it depends on what happens first. What pops up first when I fall asleep. I don't actually remember, so... The potato I'm keeping, but it's more for community center than anything else. I don't even remember if there's actually a place where you... Like, if there's a need for it there. You might not need it there. Okay, oh, and watering. We gotta water. So, get your watering can, and here we go. I'm not gonna be able to see what we're doing too well here. Make another campfire is what we need to do, but... Please don't run out when I'm in the middle of this row. And then me forget, like, how many spaces I'd watered. But you can still kind of see it. There we go. Starting to feel exhausted. Well, that's perfect. So, that's everything. We're done. And we find out tonight. I mean, I'm going to go ahead and show this in this video. I need to know. I'm not going to be able to really tell the difference anyway. So, let's see what we got. Level of fishing. Okay, here's where you make the decision. The other option... Oh, fish aren't worth double. They're worth 25% more. Well, that's not as huge of a deal then. Why was I saying double all that time? Oh, I'm a dumbass. Resources required to craft crab pots reduced. That is like nothing. I don't care about crab pots anyway. Fish worth 25% more. There you go. So I think that will apply to the fish I've sold here. But it's also not going to matter as much as I thought it would. So that's a relief. Stone fence, mayonnaise machine, sprinklers. Sprinklers are so good, but these first ones that you get are just not really worth it. They're too much trouble. So I don't think they're worth it. Oh, look at that. Look at that fishing. Look at that. That's insane. That is freaking bonkers is what that is. This is crazy. I've never had this much money at this point. We have almost 8,000 gold. That is so beautiful, you have no idea. Anyway, I'm wasting time here. Well, I've already saved, so next video we're going to start at 6 a.m. here anyway. So next time on Stardew Valley, Egg Festival, strawberry seeds, cut down trees in the morning, you know the routine. I will see you later. Thank you for watching. Really, thank you. I'm serious.